Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Sword Art Online Interactive video, and I'm pretty sure everyone have been waiting for this moment, but it is here. Asuna's birthday is here, so happy birthday to Asuna. And we're gonna have a look and do a banner view on the banner. So short about Asuna's birthday banner, it's a 3-step banner where we have step 1 50% off, step 2 regular price with 1.2% drop rate for featured new Asuna skill, which is these two here. And step 3, a guaranteed random 4-star Asuna with a 2% drop rate for the new 4-star Asuna. And the new 4-star Asuna is this full burst here. We have a full burst ability and full burst rapier skill. And if you have not seen my live stream recap, we did have a look through the skills and they look really amazing. But now, when this banner is live, we can have now the correct English translation. So let's have a look. The first one is Our Wish Combined Asuna. If you look at the normally, we have the Rapier, Model skill animation, Verify SP, Frost, 18-second hold time, 66 switch gate, 90 or 49 break gauge, really good. 2290% damage, 11 hit single target. It has Dying Pile buff, non-element damage plus 0.5% per stack, so you can get up to 49.5 for 20 seconds. Peak Descent 3 buff and debuff, on critical rate and critical damage rise 2% per stack for 20 seconds, and trigger a debuff that raises the damage you're taking by 0.5% per stack. Very good. And for the full burst, to activate full burst, you need to do Holy, Frost, Frost, Dark. And if you maximum break this one, you only need to do Holy, Frost, Frost. Really good and easier. And skill hold time for 6, switch gauge 66, and break gauge 98. Even better. Damage from the full burst is 5510% elevate single target. It has 3 bonus, attack plus 2000 against enemy with a slash element, basically enemy that weak to frost. While debuff that raises your own damage taken is effective, attack power will increase by 150%, basically this debuff here, that meaning this one. So you need a skill or using this skill here to do the Peak Descent 3 buff. And then this third bonus, non-element damage plus 100% when equipping 2 or more Yugi skill in the same set. Really strong bonus and really strong, 5510% is really strong. For the passive, we have Binding Bonds Asuna with Blood Battle Frost and Advanced Super Technique. Blood Battle Frost 3, attack plus 35 when attacking Frost element, good. Advanced Rapier Technique 3, non-element damage plus 25% when using Rapier skill. This is perfect for rapier users that are using non-element skills, for example the burst or the mod skill. And for those that want to use this passive on their other frost weapons such as spear and bow, you can use it. The only thing you are only activating is this here. This is the only thing you will be using, and this one you'll be ignoring, which is still fine. If you look at the rate, we have 0.031% for featured and 30% for the rest. Yeah, there's so many of them. I mean, Asuna has so many skills. Step 3, we have 50% chance to get the featured birthday skills and 50% chance to get the non-featured. And there are some really good ones here. Really good. Yeah. So that was the skills, and let's have a look at the other Asuna skill that you can get from this banner. So these are all the skills I have categorized on Asuna's. There are different type of skills: mod, connect, axle, awakening, burst, full burst, father, support, passive, ring, limited, free, and others. For mod, I basically pick every single mod she has except a few ones. And for connect, axle, awakening, burst, full burst, and fathers, I only pick the ones that are like more useful or is up to date, that is useful for nowadays as of 2024. And then for the rest, I think that they aren't that used too much. I mean, you can still use them, but they aren't that really relevant at the moment. And then we have 4 skills that is down below. This Asuna here, this is new, it's still in the future banner, so it will not be included in Asuna's birthday. I am unsure if the key visual will be there, so I will put it here. And then we have the 2 birthday skill, Modern and the passive. So for mod skill, she has really good ones for different element. We have non-element, wind, fire, dark, holy, earth, water, and a maze mod. Yes, this is her only maze mod we have. These mod skills are good. Some of them is older and a bit weaker, and some of them is perform better. For example, we have really good wind mod here. It is really good, definitely better than this one. And then we have this one that is really strong and definitely stronger than the Future Teller Asuna, really old ones. Then we have this holy mod here. It is weak and there are better alternative, but you can still use it. So for Asuna mod Rapier, they are good, but if you get the stronger one, that is better. For Connect, she has a support and offensive Connect skills. The support ones are the best ones that are really good, reducing cooldown of your skill. That means you can spam them again. A really good combination with burst, doesn't have long cooldown, and with Connect skill you can reduce that and you can use your burst again, really good. Then we have the offensive Connect skill that does damage. For every skill that I link to the Connect, we have Dark Offensive, War Offensive, and Holy Offensive, really strong. Axel, these skills are really good, especially if you know how to play around stacking. These are really good support skills where you can spam, either spam or put them inside in the Connect skill and give you a crit buff, attack buff, or element buff, depends what you really want. Really good. And I've seen some players, high-end players, use these in the Connect skill to keep up with stacks, really good. For Awakening, I picked these because they are really good. These are the ones that you can get from the banner and not limited. There are some really good limited skills that are Awakening, but since you can't get them, that's why they're not here. Really good for stacking. This one, really good for buffing switch damage. This one for buffs, really good. This one for stacking, this one for debuff, and this one is really good. Yeah, these Awakening are really good, in my opinion. Let's start with important the Asuna, really good for Chaos Showdown Warden, level 195, really strong for Dark. We have a Fire Burst that is really strong and can be used for floor 85 Huang or any Frost Fire content, really good. This one, this is really new. This is a really strong burst skill and really good for Frost Water content. For example, floor 31 if you're fighting the Nine-Tailed Fox, or if you're farming Chaos Showdown Huang, level 235, can be really useful, or for any DUG content that has frost and water, can be good. Now this one, why I put it here, even though it's really old, this is really good if you are going to tank with Rapier. This one gives you healing and easy to activate, and that's why I put it here. It is really useful, and if you don't have any good tank scent like for dagger or sword, you can also tank with Rapier if you do have this burst skill. Really good, it gives you healing. And I still think this is still useful, especially for frost breaking as well. It has high break gauge, so really strong for breaking, and really good for utility to heal yourself if you're tanking as a Rapier. Really good. Full burst, as you know, really good at the moment with the meta. We have two full burst war element, they are really strong. Really good for Chaos Showdown Huang, level 235, or any frost water content, really good. Then we have the Goddess Asuna full burst, that is whole element. It is really strong. You can use it for labyrinth farming, floor 17, the Drake one, really strong. Then we have this Rapier. This one is also new. This one is Frost and Dark. So any Frost Dark content that you're gonna use it, this is a really strong one, definitely really good to have. This one can be really useful for Chaos Showdown Warden. I've seen many speedrun with this, like under 3 minutes, really strong if you know how to use it as well. Then we have fathers. There aren't that many fathers that I want to put here. First one is this one. This is for free once you complete floor 100. Once you complete floor 100, these are really good fodder if you don't have any good alternative. Really good to use. This one is a little bit better because you have a secondary bonus, so it's basically the same as the free one. Then we have Passionate Dancer Asuna. It gives you crit damage. It is good if you can crit, otherwise it is situational, and I will actually put it in the other tier here. But since someone of the event doesn't have crit resistance, you can then use this fodder, really strong. Then we have the 3-slot bonus that gives you a lot of flat attack. Really good if you don't have any alternative. This is a mod skill, Glimmering Flash Asuna. I put it here because most time you can use this as fodder, and I think this is a good fodder, even though it's a mod skill, but you can use it as fodder. Then we have this one. this one is special because this one only works for non-element mod rapier, and we only have one, which is this one. So if you do get this one, this is really good with this mod here. Otherwise, you can still use this on other rapier mod, but you won't be able to activate the other bonus. I believe you can only activate 2 of 3 bonus. For support skills, we have Flowering Guardian and Paladin Asuna. Flowering Guardian, I really love it because it gives you a lot of switch gauge and really fast to use. Same go for Paladin Asuna, really fast, gives you a lot of switch gauge. But I use most of the time Flowering Guardian because it is the best skill. Fun fact, this skill was released back in 2018 and it's still really useful till this day. 7 years later, and this skill is still amazing. Passive, we have some passive that I really like. We have Veteran Technique, gives you attack based on level, really good. We have 2 Power Rise, one is focused on water, and I believe this is focused, I don't really remember, but I do remember this Power Rise, a really good one. Then we have some other passive, this is more focused on blunt. If you're running like Axe DPS or Mace DPS, these are really good for blunt sets. And then we have the King of Rapier Asuna. This gives you a lot of flat attack, same level as Power Rise 4, but this focus on Rapier. So if you equip a Rapier, you will get a flat 1000 attack at max limit break, really good. For rings, we do have one free skill, which is the Charming Lady Asuna, really good one, really useful for endgame and really popular, and it is free. I believe this one gonna disappear after September, so make sure to buy it right now for this month, otherwise you will miss out on a really good passive for your ring. Then we have 2 more resistant. I think this one is paralyzed or stunned, I don't really remember, but this one, Poker Asuna, this one has curse resistant, really good to have. And then we have this one, this Asuna has combination 4, which is good if you want to deal more damage on switch. And then we have some limit skills, so if you were looking for any of these skills, yeah, good luck. I'm sure this one might come back, maybe, but probably not. We have some limit skills that are from Memory Defrag and Unleashing Blade. They won't come back since they are a special crossover. We have some movie limited. I tried to search and I did not find any of these skills, so they are limited. Then we have free ones that you can get. And then we have the other skills that I think... Oh wait, this is limited. There we go. This one, yeah, this is limited. You can't get this one. Do I have more limited? I don't think so. So these are skills that I think that aren't that used most of the time, but still can be used for PvE content. But for hard content that require grinding and stuff, you won't see this skill that being used that much. For example, like Vermilion Bird, I still use it. I still love this one, but I don't think it's gonna be that really useful in the future. So I just put in here. We already have a Connect skill that does better than this one. This one doesn't do any more damage. We have stronger burst now, which is the full burst. This is much stronger. This one does damage. So that was all the Asuna skills. Now the question is this banner worth the summon on? Well, it really depends. If you're a new player and looking forward to play this game for long term, this is definitely worth the summon, because in long term, when you reach late game, you're gonna be maining a lot of different weapons. So you need at least a frost weapon, a slash weapon, and a blunt weapon, and this is really good for long term. If you don't know, full burst is currently the meta and everyone using it, and it is really strong. It makes the battle really easier and faster, and they are just amazing. And if you're getting this one, this is basically same as Mario Rosaria Yuki from a few months ago. That one has been really popular and everyone have been using it. So just imagine everyone using this for the frost content. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really useful. So I think it's really worth it for long-term investment. If you're a player that doesn't really like to use Rapier, you can pretty much skip, you can save. So any new players that like to use Rapier, definitely worth. If you don't really like to use Rapier, you can skip, you can wait for Kirito's birthday or Silka. Depends what weapon you really like to use. For those that are Rapier main, a long-term player, definitely worth it. I don't see why you should skip this one unless you want to wait for Grand Order, which can be a good thing to do. But if you are looking for other Asuna skills, definitely worth it. I mean, she has so many skills, right? Maybe there are some Asuna skills they are missing, but keep in mind, this RNG as well, that is all depends on your luck. Maybe you're getting like one skill or in one rotation, that is really unlucky, but hopefully you're not that. So in my opinion, it really depends if you really need the rapier, if you need the birth, if you need these 2 new skills here and any of these Asuna skills, then it's worth it. Otherwise, if you're really happy with your current set with rapier, you can pretty much skip. For those that is still unsure if they should pull or not, you can actually wait for Kid's birthday and Silica birthday when they showcase their skills. As you can see here, the date when this banner will disappear is going to be on 9th of October. Silica will be on 4th October and Kirito will be on 7th October. So you'll still have some time to think. So if you're still unsure if you want to pull or not, you can wait for Kirito's birthday and Silica birthday. You should see if they have something better to offer, which I do really recommend if you're still unsure. For me, I will definitely pull, so stay tuned for that video. I have actually 2 videos for this one, so stay tuned for those 2 videos. But yeah, overall, really good skills, full burst the meta. These 2 are really good together. If you get both of these, you are lucky and you're good to go. You have really strong rapier set as long as you can activate this sequence here, Holy Frost. So you just need 1 holy skills and should be easy. But yeah, that's for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I wish you guys good luck on your summoning. That's me. Thank you, and see you guys next time. Take care, and bye bye.